at PAX Australia, the inaugural PAX Australia. PAX is the Penny Arcade Expo, which is probably like the largest gamer-focused or consumer-focused gaming expo, I don't know, in the world maybe? It's go, go, go. Like we were organizing things even like last night, a day after we've been set up. This is our chance to put a game in front of people and see what they think about it, to see what's wrong with it, to see what's working, what's not working, what resonates, what doesn't. This is super important.
In total, I was working on this game for about 7 years, from prototype through to completion. When you're developing a game, especially like an indie game where you may be the only like 1 or 2 people working on it, it's very easy to get so wrapped up in it yourself that you're no longer seeing how someone new, will approach the game. Whereas when you come to an event like this, you're going to have some random people just walk up and be like, what's this? Let's sit down, try and play it. And when you watch all of those people play, I think you're getting the closest representation of how it's going to feel for people when they're just playing it. They've just bought it, they're trying to play it at home. You can work out where people get stuck, where people get frustrated, what kinds of rules you need to teach better.
You can get a lot of very useful feedback very quickly if you bring your game to a show like PAX. There's more or less, the people that you see walking the floor here are gourmets. They're gaming experts in a way.
It's a terrifying thing putting your game in people's hands, especially now, like we're at pre-alpha, where there are so many things that you just want to go, oh yeah, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, that doesn't work. We just got to put it in their hands and see what happens.
Events like this are crucial for small guys like us to just get in front of the players, because they see a lot of the big guys like the League of Legends, the World of Tanks, whatever, but they never really see us except at events like this, so it's hugely important. There's nothing better than spending years and years and years building a bunch of games and then bring them here to see a bunch of passionate gamers sit down and their just eyes light up. They're like, oh, I remember this, oh my gosh, DICE! And it's one of the best things as a developer to see people play your game and love it.
So I'm promoting my game B-Grade Renegade, which isn't out yet, but it's in development. I looked into getting a booth, but it was out of my budget, and I was going to apply for the indie showcase, but the game wasn't really far enough along, so I just thought I'd bring it along as a normal ticket holder and show people that way. It's like a top-down action game, and you can drive around and run around, you get different weapons you can upgrade.
This is Sunday. I'm pretty exhausted. I was up on Thursday night till about 4 o'clock in the morning getting the build ready, and then in here at 8, talking all day to people till about 6. So the third day of that routine, I'm pretty exhausted and my voice is almost gone. Yeah, I was very nervous to show the game for the first time. You never know how it's going to turn out. You don't know what the reception is going to be. And as a program, you never know what bugs are going to show up as well, and what embarrassing things are going to turn up.
Things always feel a bit dark looking at your build, and you've seen it so much and you just see all the problems, so to see everyone really react to what we're doing is absolutely amazing.
Having PAX in Australia, not only just coming here but being the first outside of the US is really significant. It shows that Australia has really been kind of wanting this kind of experience for a long time.
I think this has been a really good experience for the other Australian developers that are here. They don't usually get to go off to big shows like this, and even though Australia has previously had a couple of shows, they've never really been at this scale. They've never really felt like this. PAX is a really good show for showing off your work to the gamers who are extremely enthusiastic about it. And this feels very much the same as the US shows. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still capturing the same spirit.
If art is defined by your perspective on the world has changed after you experience it, games are art. That's gotta be how it is, right?